How is the weather forecast made, and why is it sometimes inaccurate? Weather and atmospheric data are collected and stored in powerful supercomputers. Air temperature, pressure, humidity, and wind speed are measured. This data is collected globally and used to determine the weather forecast. Britain has invested €1.4 billion in a supercomputer for this purpose. However, the aggravating circumstance is actually the speed with which supercomputers manage to process atmospheric data. Therefore, meteorologists make additional measurements to anticipate any changes and supplement the forecast. So why are forecasts so often wrong, despite detailed and extensive data? Our atmosphere is so sensitive that even the smallest changes in the world's oceans, for example, can affect weather conditions on land. The atmosphere is a vast and complex system, so it is impossible to fully monitor it, which means that failures in meteorological texts are inevitable. For example, the weekly weather forecast is always changing. But the good news is that as technology advances, the time tracking system will become more and more accurate. Thus, the British Meteorological Office states that a 4-day forecast is as accurate today as 30 years ago a 1-day forecast was. Accurate location prediction is a problem. Rain is particularly unpredictable. We often think that the weather forecast is wrong because we expected heavy rainfall and it didn't happen. In fact, they happened just a few kilometers from us. Also, various meteorological organizations around the world use their computer programs, which makes it possible to obtain several forecasts that are not the same for one area. There are a growing number of weather observation applications that often use different forecasting approaches. If there is a 30% chance of rain, one app will indicate the weather with an umbrella symbol and another with a cloud symbol because there is still a 70% chance that it will be dry. And because of these differences, there are deviations in weather forecasts. Of course, with the development of more sophisticated technology, the weather forecast itself will become more accurate, more accessible, and will refer to specific areas.